We have this.
Recording
is
is.
no Matt. Okay, that's okay. We have a quorum. All right, welcome everybody. Calling us to order tonight at 7 p.m. on Ulysses Planning Board, and we're going to do a roll call for the record.
Mo Klein.
Linda Little.
Pete Angie, Chair. All right. I would like to make an adjustment to the agenda tonight. I would like to strike approval of past minutes because the verbiage for the resolution has not, for the resolution for the Cayuga addiction recovery seeker has not yet been approved by legal. So with that,
I'll make a motion.
Oh,
to accept the agenda.
second.
Okay. And all in favor?
Aye.
Excellent. All right. This is time for privilege of the floor. If there's anybody here who's not on the agenda that would like to address the planning board, now is your time, and you have a 3-minute limit, and please state your name for the record. All right, no one is here for privilege of the floor, then I'll close privilege of the floor. And we'll go on to our business items tonight, which in this order will be the Kalinowski Tram Project, the SHH Properties LLC 2-lot subdivision, and the Waterberg Heights LLC 2-lot subdivision. And it's site plan review for Kalinowski Tram and public hearing for both of the others, and followed by a board liaison report. So, Mr. Kalinowski, welcome back. We have reviewed the material this is the third time, so I don't believe we have any additional questions. I understand that BZA, approved the project, and we of course looked at it 2 weeks ago and didn't have any additional material that we were requesting. So I would just ask, do the planning board members have any questions about this project?
No, we've been answered everything.
Okay, all right, excellent. So we have 2 steps then for this project. We have I believe this one has the seeker.
No,
Just the one, it's just the approval.
Yeah,
Right,
just
yep, all right, so, all right. So with this, you've all received planning board resolution number 2023-004. There are several bullet points, which I trust you've read. And the resolution is the planning board hereby grant, yes.
We have Matt on.
Okay, all right. Welcome, Matt. Now we have, we just did a roll call, so I'm just announcing that you're here, Matt Bishop, and I would like to vote in Matt as well, can we do that?
He
We
can't,
because he's not
not
in
if he's
person.
on Zoom.
Exactly.
But he can participate in the discussion.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can,
all
if
right.
we have a quorum in person, we can.
You can vote. Okay, all right, let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh, yeah?
I'd accept, yeah. think
I thought
that's-
that we weren't legally
Yeah.
allowed to do that.
Under the so the policy for telecommuting under the town board,
Mhm.
as long as we have a quorum in person and they have legitimate excuse, in
Right.
this case,
Right,
sickness,
illness,
illness, then you can
Then
vote.
that qualifies.
Yeah,
Okay.
You just can't.
okay.
Yeah, right.
So I'd accept the resolution to vote in Matt as a voting member,
You mean
a planning board member,
Uh-huh.
not an alternate.
Right.
Yeah,
a motion?
all right,
A second.
all in favor?
I,
Aye. Excellent.
I couldn't hear. Am I able to vote or
Yes, you are. Yes, can you hear us?
I can? Okay,
Okay,
sounds good.
yep, so we just voted you to be a voting member tonight. We're looking at the Kalinowski Tram Project. And I believe you were here last time when we did a review of the materials for that. So just because you're on Zoom now, I just wanted to ask you, do you have any, we've been through this a few times, so do you have any questions?
No,
Okay, all right, great. All right, thank you. In that case, I'll read the end of the resolution. The planning board hereby grants site plan approval for the proposed site plan as described above and is shown on the site plan noted above, subject to the following condition. The condition of approval is that the existing wood stairs be removed within 6 months of installation of the tram without damage to the trees to the north of the stairs. And I believe that was added by the BCA.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we have to go through and modify everywhere there's yellow?
Yeah,
Versus is
11,
not.
12,
Yeah.
13.
So I would say that we would
Or is it
say
random?
that we are approving it with all of those in the affirmative.
Make a motion to approve 11, 12, 13, and 14.
Could we get a motion instead to approve the resolution in the
In the whole,
affirmative?
in the affirmative, yes.
Because we have also.
Okay,
grants.
I'll make a motion for the planning board resolution number 2023-004.
I seconded.
Any discussion? All in favor?
I,
Aye.
So we will send you our approval. Niels will be able to send that to you, and I believe you'll get it in the mail. Is that correct?
Email
Email.
as well.
Email is fine.
Okay.
Will it also go to Flex Trams?
Yep, I'll send it to your whole team.
Okay. Excellent. That's all. Thank you.
We still need a building permit approval to put this in, or is this?
Yep. I mean, after this, like tomorrow, I'll sign off on it. Mark still needs to sign off on his construction for the actual building permit.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So next to order of business tonight. SHH Properties LLC, 2-lot land subdivision. This is a public hearing, so because this is a public hearing, are there any members of the public here for this particular public hearing? Other than the applicants?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
All right, excellent. So I would like to, are you familiar with the application, Ms. Hughes? You mentioned that you know, so are you familiar with the application and the project?
I am.
You are, okay, okay. So with that said, I think it's a pretty self-explanatory subdivision. I would invite you to describe your project briefly for the benefit of Ms. Hughes and
give them the record.
yeah, to put it in the record, so you can step up.
Yeah.
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 So my name is Scott Sherwood from SHH Properties. My son Hunter is with me. Basically, the project is to subdivide a section of the family land so that he can build a home on. That's really it in a nutshell.
Okay. And I see it from your maps that, oh, so I'm not connected to the internet, but that's okay. I've looked at the maps.
The new map, I didn't see the new map.
It didn't.
Yeah, it was
came
in, it was within the
It was
agenda.
within
I
the
got
agenda.
it.
Oh, do you?
Okay.
Great.
All right.
So you had to go hunt.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that one line was taken out.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so-
this is a good view of
Right,
the total property, too,
Fine.
how that fits in. which
So
is
it's now a
great.
total of 5
You
acres.
want to keep this for record?
Can we-
Okay,
Sure.
yeah, we'll keep it
Yeah,
for record.
yeah. So it's now a total of 5 acres, and it meets our flag lot requirements. And so do the board members have any questions for the applicants?
No, that's all we asked for was that
Mhm.
particular map. and That was it.
Yeah. And also the wetlands as well, and I saw that you had sent that map, and the wetlands are clearly
Not
Quite far
not
away.
even in play.
from the
Yeah.
property.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So with this being a public hearing, I'm opening it up to the members of the public, and you can have a seat if you'd like. Are there any members of the public or members of the planning board with questions for the applicants? All right, go ahead.
Well, okay, just the
Yeah.
only thing is, so we've decided that the flagpole
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
lot is appropriate, right? And the reason,
Yeah.
just so we can state it,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
because we have the 400 frontage back in
No,
the
we-
back, and the
yeah,
balance
yeah.
of land in the pole and the flag is right.
Yeah,
Right.
there's at
There
least
now,
2
okay.
acres in the flag,
Mhm.
and that was
And
what was
that
in
was the
contention
requirement.
last time.
Right.
Okay,
Yep. And then there's at least 400 feet at the back of the flag, and
Right.
that's been amended.
and
in the
that's
new map.
okay, and yeah,
Yeah,
but so it can be in the back or the front, as long as there's 400
well,
feet
it's
somewhere.
not a flag
Well,
lot
it
if
is in the
it's in the
front,
front.
right.
Right, yeah.
The pole itself doesn't have to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Okay,
I'd like to direct our attention next. Oh, and with that said, I'm going to close the public hearing portion of the meeting. I'd like to direct our attention to the short environmental assessment form.
Which is right here.
Because this came out in an email just a little bit ago, this is just a chance for us to review it.
all right, this time, all right.
Yeah. I didn't get it because I haven't been able to connect to the internet.
Oh, I didn't get it either.
Yeah. So,
Which is-
so it,
That might be what.
yeah, I think it came out
bounced back.
earlier in the application process.
Okay,
Um,
so because this is only a subdivision, most of these aren't
mhm,
relevant,
right.
because they're not.
That's what-
Right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So I would bring our attention to the let's see here, to the seeker resolution in regard to this project, which is Planning Board Resolution number 2023-005.
Mhm.
And I would give everyone a moment to review that if you haven't reviewed it already.
I'm good, I reviewed
Okay,
it.
okay. And so I'm just gonna read the resolution that well, first of all, any discussion on the seeker?
Nope.
Okay. So the resolution is that the Town of Ulysses Planning Board hereby makes a negative determination of environmental significance in accordance with Article 8 of the Environmental Conservation Law and 6 NYCRR Part 617 New York State Environmental Quality Review for the above referenced action as proposed based on the information in the short environmental assessment form, and therefore an environmental impact statement will not be required. I would accept a motion to accept that resolution.
It's your turn.
Okay, I was gonna jump. I so move.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Aye.
Now I'm gonna direct our attention to and Matt, when you vote, you gotta have your video on. So
Okay, okay, hand up, video on.
yeah,
Right.
thank you. All right, now I'd like to bring our attention to Planning Board Resolution number 2023-006, a resolution of final subdivision approval for the SHH Properties LLC 2-lot land subdivision. And I trust everyone has had a chance to review this.
Mhm.
And the resolution reads, the planning board hereby grants final subdivision approval for the proposed minor subdivision as described above and is shown on the subdivision map noted above. And I would accept a motion to accept the resolution in the affirmative.
I'll make a motion for the resolution 2023-006.
I second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Excellent. So that concludes approval, and Niels will send that out to you in the near future. Yeah, thank you very much. And
Happy building.
yeah, happy building.
Yeah.
Good luck with your project, with your home.
No, they will be back. Right?
No, the building, no, it's only a building permit.
Yeah.
They won't be
Oh, for the
back.
planning board?
Yeah,
No, it's just, they have to
Just
come
a
back
bit.
for a building.
because they're just in straight agriculture. They're not in The conservation. zone.
All right, so I'm bringing our attention to the last item on our agenda tonight, which is Waterberg Heights LLC 2-lot land subdivision. And this is a public hearing. It is the applicant present. All right. So would you introduce yourself and state your name for the record, and then just briefly describe your project?
My name is Kyle Costin. I'm a partner on Waterberg Heights LLC. We currently own 114 acres on the intersections of Perry City and Waterberg Road. I filed an application for minor subdivision. Subdivision, one lot would be just under 32 acres of the legal amount of frontage required in the agricultural district, and the other lot would be 83.25 acres.
And did the board members have any questions for the applicant?
That's pretty straightforward. A lot of straight lines in that
Yeah,
one.
we went through. it
Yeah, we
last
went
time.
through it last time.
Yeah.
And Matt, any questions for the applicant?
No, no questions.
So this is a public hearing, so I'm opening this up to any members of the public that has questions for the applicant or the board. All right, if there's no one present with questions or online with questions, then I will close the public hearing and direct our attention to the seeker for this project. And does anybody have any questions or discussion on the seeker? Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, likewise. Matt, any questions or discussion on the seeker?
No, no questions.
So with that said, I just read the resolution that the town of Ulysses Planning Board hereby makes a negative determination of environmental significance in accordance with Article 8 of the Environmental Conservation Law and 6 NYC-RR Part 617 New York State Environmental Quality Review for the above referenced action as proposed based on the information in the short environmental assessment form, and therefore an environmental impact statement will not be required. I would accept a motion
All right.
to
Your turn.
approve the seeker.
I make a resolution to accept the planning board resolution number 2023-007.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Lastly, we bring the board's attention to a resolution of final subdivision approval for the Waterberg Heights LLC 2-lot land subdivision. And I'll give folks a chance to review the resolution. And the final resolution is that the planning board hereby grants final subdivision approval for the proposed minor subdivision as described above and as shown on the subdivision map noted above. I would accept a resolution to approve that in the affirmative.
I'll make a motion for resolution 2023-008.
In the affirmative.
In the affirmative, yes.
I second it.
All right, any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
I,
Yeah, excellent. And that concludes approval of subdivision, and Niels will send that out to you. So thank you. Yes, you too. And this brings us to town board liaison report, and we don't see Rich here,
No.
so we will not have a town board liaison report tonight. That's okay with me. Okay. I would accept a motion to adjourn.
No, I don't think so. I'll make a motion to
Minus 20
adjourn.
minutes.
I'd like to object that we finished this meeting in record time. Or maybe that's a non-objection.
It's not objectionable.
It's a compliment. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Second. I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Better.
Aye.
Hi.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
all.
thanks.